bigger and better incubator for the chickens, just to keep the business chugging along nicely.
All right, 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Does it sound fair to you?
It's a novel one. Bigger and better incubator.
Good luck, and your time starts now. What mode of transport do competitors race in the iconic Tour de France?
Bicycles.
Correct. A bird-related term meaning to give up a habit is to go cold.
Turkey.
Correct. The iconic Tank Man photo was taken during pro-democracy protests in which country?
China.
China.
Correct. In 2013, Instagram changed user profile photos to what 2D shape?
Square.
Pass.
Circle. The Giraffe and the Pelly and Me is a book by which British children's author?
David Williams.
Roald Dahl. Which US president has an Arkansas airport named after him and his wife?
Clinton.
The
Bill
first
Clinton.
Australian 50-cent coins were mostly made of what metallic element?
Silver.
Silver.
Correct. A typical sourdough starter begins as a mix of flour and which liquid?
Water.
Water.
Correct. The musical A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum is set in which city?
Rome.
New York.
Rome. What three-letter verb
Phil
means
Silvers.
to fold and sew the raw edge of a garment?
Hem.
Correct.
Alright,
The
good
films The Martian and Interstellar both co-star Jessica who? Chastain. Good luck, and your time starts now. In a standard tug of war, players typically pull on two ends of a length of what?
Rope.
Correct. A plectra is the plural form for the name of which small music tool?
Plec.
Plectra. Correct. Algeria gained independence from which country in
France.
1962? Pass. France. Women first competed in which Olympic athletics throwing event at the Sydney Games?
Shot put.
Hammer. Occurring in New York during the American Revolution was the Battle of Long what? Island. Correct. In DC Comics, pits that can restore life are named after what biblical figure?
Methuselah.
Pass. Lazarus. In the 60s sitcom Get Smart, which character marries Agent 99?
Maxwell Smart, 86.
Maxwell Smart. The expression "ta-ta for now" is commonly abbreviated to which four letters?
TTFN.
TATA. TTFN. In which Australian capital city is the suburb of Yallambee?
Sydney.
Sydney. Melbourne. Which British prince met his future wife at St Andrews University? William. Let's get you there.
Hello.
1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. You ready? Good luck. Thank you. And your time starts now. What is the common three-letter abbreviation of the word fabulous?
Fab.
Fab. Correct. Winning 11 Oscars was the Lord of the Rings film The Return of the what?
Jedi.
Pass. King.
Sith.
In April 1982, which country invaded the Falkland Islands?
Argentina.
Argentina. Correct. Lasa's Potala Palace was a historical home for which spiritual leader? Pass.
Dalai Lama.
The character Friar Lawrence features in which Shakespeare play? Pass. Romeo and Juliet. The Papua New Guinea Kumuls are a national team in which sport?
Rugby.
Correct. In which US state is the Institute of Technology known as Caltech?
California.
Correct. A children's book by Mem Fox is 10 Little Fingers and 10 Little what? Toes. Correct. In 2021, who did Andy Jassy replace as CEO of Amazon?
Bezos.
Jeff Bezos. The name of which North New South Wales town also means a building for gambling?
Casino.
Correct. A classic 90s Australian TV drama about nuns is titled Brides of who?
Christ.
$1,000 for every correct answer. Christine, you good to go?
Yep.
Here we go. Good luck. And your time starts now. By what anglicised name is the Roman god Saturnus known?
Saturn.
Pass.
Saturn. From which European language is the musical term moderato borrowed?
Italian.
Italian.
Correct. In total, how many numbers are drawn in Australian Saturday Lotto each week?
6.
6.
8. The
In the
subs.
film E.T. the Extraterrestrial, what relation is Gertie to Elliot?
Sister.
Correct. In 1950, which country did North Korea invade?
South Korea. Republic of Korea.
Pass.
South Korea. Beginning with T, what is the word for a line that crosses at least two others?
Pass.
Tangent.
Transversal.
Oh.
The name of which sleepwear item can also mean an alcoholic drink taken before bed?
Nightcap.
Correct. On real estate listings, which household appliance is commonly written as DW?
Pass.
Dishwasher. In which US sitcom did Judd Hirsch and Christopher Lloyd play New York cab drivers?
Taxi.
Taxi. Pine Spruce. Okay. Kristen, is the headland Carrabba Point?
Sydney Harbour.
Rebecca. Port Melbourne.
Sydney. A derelict house is often said to have gone to rack and what?
Ruin.
Rebecca.
Ruin. Correct. What is the heaviest extant species of monitor lizard?
Goanna?
Komodo dragon.
Correct. Which King of England was beheaded in London's Whitehall?
Christina.
Pass.
Charles I. Who plays Kel Knight on the Aussie sitcom Kath and Kim?
Rebecca.
Russell Court.
Glenn Robbins. Football commentator Tim Watson played for which AFL team?
Oh, Essendon.
Christina.
Pass.
Essendon. Which Brisbane rock band had the late 90s hit These Days?
Rebecca.
Powderfinger.
Correct.
Well done.
The Sporades Islands are part of which European country?
Greece. Greece.
Christina.
Greece.
Correct. A well-known Australian-owned shoe brand is Windsor what?
Smith.
Rebecca.
Smith.
Correct. Australia's National Portrait Gallery is in which city?
Rebecca.
Canberra.
Canberra.
Correct. What was the only tennis Grand Slam won by Juan Carlos Ferrero?
Wimbledon.
Rebecca.
Pass.
French Open.
Yeah.
Jamie Bell made his film debut in the UK film Billy Who?
Rebecca.
Elliot.
Correct. What is the most common coat colour of a Newfoundland dog?
Rebecca.
Black.
Correct. The car feature name EPS is short for Electric Power what?
Steering.
System.
Steering. The Johnny Cash Museum is in which US state?
Christina.
Pass.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
A festive 90s album by Mariah Carey is Mary what?
Rebecca.
Christmas.
Correct. Which major river flows through the Egyptian capital Cairo?
Nile.
Stephen.
Nile. Correct. Which European country has the currency code HUF?
Hungary.
Christina.
Pass.
Hungary. Australia's Golden Guitar Awards
Corinne.
are held in what town?
Christina.
Tamworth.
Correct. An acclaimed book by John Reed is 10 Days That Shook the What?
World.
Rebecca.
Pass.
World. What fruit is depicted on the MacBook Pro logo?
Apple.
Stephen.
Apple. Correct. Okay. Now, Queensland's capital Brisbane is closest to which other state? New South
Yes,
Wales.
yeah.
Correct. Which common household pet has retractable claws?
Cat.
A cat. Correct. The chemical element praseodymium has what two-letter symbol?
PZ.
PR. Correct. An ode by poet John Keats is dedicated to which season?
Spring.
Stop the clock. An ode by poet John Keats is dedicated to which season? We need
Autumn.
to push back.
Try autumn then.
I'm pretty sure it's summer. Because you can't quite move to winter, really, would you? Or, I think it's summer.
Do you go with your suggestion?
I think go with, yeah, I think go with summer.
Larry, we're going to go with summer.
Autumn.
Yeah.
Autumn is what we needed there. 1:39 on the clock. Chaser needs 12. And your time, Sharky, restarts. Now, a 90s hit by rock band REM was Man on the What?
Moon.
Correct. Which Marvel superhero typically wears the Cloak of Levitation?
Doctor Strange.
Correct. The world's largest coral reef system is in which country?
Australia.
Correct. The book Capitalism and Freedom was written by Milton who?
Friedman.
Friedman.
Correct. A common cylindrical firework is a Roman what?
Candle.
Candle.
Correct. Immortalized in song, Herald Square is in which US city?
New York.
Correct. Iceland's only native land mammal is the Arctic what?
Seal.
Fox.
Correct. Galatieri
Land
is a
mammal,
soft
too.
Greek variety of what dairy product?
Cheese.
Classic.
Correct.
Yeah.
In which Asian
White.
city-state is the iconic Marina Bay Sands Hotel?
Singapore.
Correct. Who directed the film 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Stanley Kubrick.
Kubrick.
Correct. Which European country has the most World Heritage Sites?
Greece.
Italy.
Correct. The name of delivery company FedEx is derived from Federal what?
Express.
Correct. There it is. Oh, you did everything you could. We had still about 30 seconds to go, Sharky. Well done. All right. Well, let's get you a ride-on lawnmower. 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Victoria, are you good to go?
Yes.
Let's kick the show off. Best of luck to you, and your time starts now. In schools, the initialism PTA typically stands for Parent-Teacher what?
Association.
Association.
Correct. Diet Coke was first launched in which decade?
50s.
The 80s.
Correct. Which captain commanded the first fleet to Botany Bay?
Philip.
Captain Cook.
Arthur Phillip. Meaning a difficult situation, the word imbroglio is borrowed from which language?
Italy. Italian.
French.
Italian. Interview was a magazine founded by which 60s US pop artist?
Warhol.
Pass.
Andy Warhol. To which continent is the black-buck antelope native?
Africa.
North America.
Asia. Known as the Fresh Prince of Arnhem Land is Aussie rap star Baker who?
Pass.
Pass.
Boy. Boo Boo is the constant companion of which cartoon bear?
Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear.
Correct. The Religious Society of Friends is more commonly known
Quakers.
by what one-word term?
Pass.
Quakers. The regional city of Traralgon is in which Australian state?
Victoria.
Victoria.
Correct. In the Star Wars films, which character wears an iconic metal bikini?
Darth Vader.
Princess Leia.
Oh.
All right, Victoria, congratulations, $8,000. Now, how much pilot in
metal
command of a
bikini.
commercial aircraft typically has what title?
Captain.
Correct. In the classic Disney film Pinocchio, Geppetto is swallowed by what ocean mammal?
A whale.
Correct. What is the female equivalent in Judaism of a bar mitzvah?
Pass.
Bat mitzvah. Australian for beer is a slogan for which beer brand? Repeat.
Foster's.
Foster's. In which European country did the Cane Corso dog breed originate?
Italian.
Germany.
Italy. The 90s hit You Don't Treat Me No Good is by US soul band Sonia what?
Pass.
Dada. Which Australian Airlines frequent flyer program is named Velocity?
Qantas.
Virgin. Which East Coast US city is popularly known as the city that never sleeps?
New York.
Los Angeles.
New York. The voice disorder BBS stands for Bogart-Bacall what?
Syndrome.
Pass.
Syndrome. Tennis champion Novak Djokovic shares a nickname with which Batman villain?
Joker.
Pass. The Joker. Defeated in the seat of Fowler in the 2022 election. All right, Steve. Correct answer. Are you good to go?
Sweet.
Let's do it. Your time starts now. The term algebraic is derived from which branch of mathematics?
Algebra.
Algebra.
Correct. Beginning with G is what Italian style of ice cream?
Gelato.
Correct. In the human body, which joint connects the pelvis and femur?
Hip.
The saddle joint.
Hip. Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumberbatch have both played which fictional detective?
Sherlock Holmes.
Pass.
Sherlock Holmes. The soccer team Ceramica Cleopatra is from which country?
Egypt.
Serbia.
Egypt. Schubert's Symphony No. 8 in B minor is colloquially known by what name?
Pass.
The Unfinished Symphony. In the Many Saints of Newark, Michael Gandolfini plays future mobster Tony who?
Soprano.
Pass.
Soprano. A common term for a type of community market is car what sale?
Boot.
Pass.
Boots. The Miracle Worker is a play based on the life of Helen who?
Pass.
Keller. What word means both the trail left behind a boat and to rouse from sleep?
Wake.
Wake. Wake is what we needed. Which US state capital shares its name with a fictional town in The Simpsons?
Springfield. Capital of
Springfield.
Illinois, I think.
Correct. Designed to be safe for children, a balance bike typically has how many pedals?
2.
3.
None. Sterling silver is an alloy most commonly composed of silver and which other metal?
Nickel.
Copper. A best-selling novel by Olivia Goldsmith is The First Wives' what?
Club.
Yeah.
Correct. Lantana camera is a plant native to North America and which other continent?
South America.
South America.
Correct. Who directed the 2015 musical drama film Chirac?
Pass.
Pass.
Spike Lee. Edinburgh's Waverley train station is named for a novel series by Sir Walter who?
Scott.
Pass. Scott. Euclidean geometry is mostly based on the principles of which mathematician?
Euclides.
Euclidus.
Euclid. Australian soap Sons and Daughters first aired in which decade?
80s.
80s. In wine terminology, SSB stands for Semillon Sauvignon what?
Blanc.
Correct. Oh, right on the buzzer. Correct. Matt, 8,000. The grey-headed flying fox is native to which country?
Australia.
Victoria.
Australia.
Correct. Which of the three famous Hemsworth brothers was born second?
Chris.
Matt.
Luke.
Chris.
No.
Which Australian state
Guess.
cricket team is known as the Redbacks?
Oh, yeah. South Australia.
Victoria.
East or South?
South Australia. A patty pan is a variety of what vegetable?
Matt.
Potato.
Potato.
Squash. By area, what is the largest US state bordering Mexico?
Texas.
Matt.
Texas.
Correct. Which Broadway musical features Frankie Valli as a character?
Matt.
Jersey Boys.
Greece.
Jersey Boys. On eBay listings, HTF commonly stands for hard to what?
Find.
Victoria.
Find.
Correct. Skellig Michael is an island belonging to which country?
Ooh.
Matt.
Australia.
Ireland. Maggie's Farm is a 60s song by iconic folk singer Bob who?
Victoria.
Dylan.
Correct. In which country did the medical journal The Lancet originate?
UK.
Matt.
United States.
UK. Peter Sellers plays Chance the Gardener in what 70s film?
Victoria.
Oh, yeah. Being there.
Being there. Columbia is the capital of the US state of South what?
Carolina.
Matt.
Carolina.
Correct. A classic US sitcom is The Adventures of Ozzie and Who?
Harriet.
Harriet.
Correct. Which country has won the most Olympic medals in table tennis?
China.
Matt.
China.
Correct. George Lucas founded which three-letter film audio firm?
Industrial Light and Magic.
Victoria.
THX.
Yeah.
The term vodkatini is a blend of vodka and what other word?
Martini.
Victoria.
Martini.
Correct. The original Paris to Dakar rally crossed which major desert?
Sahara.
Victoria.
Sahara.
Correct. Look Homeward Angel was the first novel by Thomas who?
Keneally.
Victoria.
Pass.
Wolf.
Yeah.
Jailbreak is a 70s hit song by which Aussie band?
AC/DC.
Victoria.
Pass.
AC/DC. In which Australian state is Mount Mawson ski field?
Tasmania.
Victoria.
Tasmania. The phrase throw in the towel.
Being associated with Mawson Island, which is in the Antarctic. So,
Yeah. 11 steps down here.
And you started to say throw in the towel. Don't throw it away yet, because 11 has won, I'm pretty sure. Nice answers from both of you. Very well done.
All right, 11. Amislan is an abbreviated name for American Sign what?
Language.
Correct. Spencer Tracy starred in 9 films with Catherine who?
Hepburn.
Correct. Which US state capital is commonly dubbed the Big Pineapple?
Honolulu.
Honolulu.
Correct. The phenomenology of spirit is a work by philosopher Georg who?
Hegel.
Correct. The word debutante is taken from which language?
French.
Correct. Star of the kids show Hey Dougie, what animal is Dougie?
Dog.
Correct. The name of which classic song translates as Goodbye to Rome?
Arrivederci Roma.
Correct. In which country was True Blood actor Anna Paquin born?
New Zealand.
Stop the clock. In which country was
Paquin.
True Blood actor Anna Paquin
Aqua,
born?
that sounds Spanish or Brazilian, maybe.
UK, I would say.
Maybe. Could be anything.
England?
That's right.
England.
Canada. Is what we...
Really?
Really?
I never knew that.
Would I lie to you?
Yeah, that's true. It'll be a first on the show. Gotcha. Yeah.
1:15 on the clock. Chaser needs 4. And your time restarts now. Trotskyism is an ideology named for which Marxist...
Leon Trotsky.
Correct. H.C. Andersen's Boulevard is in which Danish city?
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen.
Correct. Madeline Miller wrote the best-selling novel The Song of Who?
Hiawatha? Oh no. I've heard it. No, I don't know.
Hiawatha.
Stop the clock. Madeline Miller wrote the best-selling novel The Song of Who?
Joe Brisson.
Song of, yeah.
Love.
Achilles.
No.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's it. Yep.
You got that now?
Yeah, it was there, but not coming. Yes.
56 seconds on the clock.
Maybe it
Chaser
was,
needs
maybe it
2.
wasn't.
Time restarts now. Which US car maker produces the Everest SUV?
Ford?
Oh, God. Ford.
Correct. Flame on is the catchphrase of superhero The Human what?
Torch?
Torch.
Correct. 43 seconds to go. He only misses the hard ones, guys. We needed a whole bunch more quick facts. Well done, Issa.
Thank you.
I'm good to go.
Keep that smile on your face. Best of luck to you. And your time starts now. In the classic fairy tale, which animal says, little pig, let me come in?
Big Bad Wolf?
The big bad wolf.
Correct. Correct. In which branch of the Australian Defence Force does a Lieutenant General serve?
Army.
In the army.
Correct. Off Menu is a podcast hosted by comedians Ed Gamble and James Who?
Pass.
Acaster. Which mystery writer was born Agatha Miller?
Agatha Christie.
Correct. Cartoon character Maggie Simpson typically wears a hair bow of what primary colour?
Blue.
Blue.
Correct. Which American architect created the concept of Usonian
Frank Lloyd
houses?
Wright.
Pass.
Frank Lloyd Wright. Best known for its cheese, the Talisio Valley is in which European country?
Italy.
Correct. Roy Oliver Disney was the brother and business partner of which famous animator?
Walt Disney.
Correct. Which Beatles song begins, I think I'm going to be sad, I think it's today?
Ticket to Ride.
Pass.
Ticket to Ride, based on conman Simon Lavaev, is the documentary The Tinder What? Fox Swindler. Okay. Meredith, did you have fun? To you, and your time starts now. A common saying is when life gives you lemons, make what?
Lemonade.
Lemonade.
Correct. Newport Beach is a popular surf spot in which Australian city?
Sydney.
Pass.
Sydney. The flower named Diana, Princess of
No.
Wales, is a hybrid tea what?
Rabbit.
Correct. Big-headed, leatherback, and snapping are all species of what reptile?
Tortoise.
Lovely.
Turtle.
Mm.
In Sex and the City, Carrie has a freelance job with which fashion magazine?
Vogue.
Oh, correct. Malta gained independence in 1964 from which country?
UK.
Greece.
UK. The 1994 film Speed spawned how many sequels?
2.
3.
1. A culture of resenting somebody for their success is known as tall
Poppy syndrome.
Syndrome.
Correct. Under the Bridge was a 1992 hit for which US band?
Ooh.
You too?
Red Hot Chili Peppers, which Australian mainland territory is crossed by the Tropic of Capricorn, Northern Territory. Zach, you're very cool and calm.
Yeah, it wouldn't be counted
Right,
ACT, would it?
$8,000. Are you ready? Google Maps, an icon indicating a restaurant, features a fork and what?
Knife.
No.
Correct. Jordana Brewster plays Mia in which Vin Diesel film franchise?
Fast and Furious.
Correct.
Well, she's related to
The sea
Peugeot
of
Brewster.
cleverness is on which celestial body?
Moon.
Correct. The river that runs upside down is an old nickname
Yarra.
for which Victorian river? Pass. Yarra. The All Blacks rugby team famously performed which pre-game Maori
Haka.
dance? Correct. In Greek myth, the Minotaur roamed the labyrinth of which king?
Minos.
Minos.
Correct. The inland bearded dragon is a lizard native to which country?
Australia.
Correct. A common phrase for a person's foolish early years is misspent what?
Youth.
Correct. What does the T stand for in the US bureau known as ATF?
Transport.
Tobacco and
A
firearms,
Gibson
yeah.
martini is traditionally garnished with a pickled what?
Onion.
Onion,
Correct.
yeah.
The oceans surrounding Australia are the Pacific, Southern and which other?
Indian.
Correct. North Byron Parklands hosted which July 2022 festival? Commonwealth country was named after the Dutch province of Zeeland.
New Zealand.
Zealand?
Correct. A judge on Australia's My Kitchen Rules in 2022 is Matt who?
Moran?
Preston. In our solar system, which ice giant is farthest from the sun?
Pass.
Neptune.
Neptune. The Indiana Pacers are a professional team in which US sport?
Baseball.
Basketball.
Correct. A stroke occurs when blood supply is interrupted to which of the body's organs?
Brain.
Brain. The song Don't Let Me Down by the Chainsmokers features which US singer?
Halsey?
Daya. The world's only egg-laying mammals are the echidna and which other animal?
Platypus.
Pass.
Platypus. Which major line of latitude lies halfway between the North and South Poles?
Equator.
Pass.
The equator. A traditional legal maxim is, let justice be done, though the heavens may what?
Open.
Court.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the Tolstoy novel War and Peace was originally written in which language?
Russian.
Ooh, Latin.
Russian. Leonie.
Jackson.
Monday.
Correct. The automotive abbreviation BHP stands for brake
Horsepower.
horse what?
Meredith.
Petroleum.
Power. What geometric shape are the six faces of a cuboid?
Jackson.
Square.
Rectangle.
Ah.
What primary colour is the bottom stripe on the flag of Gabon?
Green. Primary. Blue.
Blue.
Correct. Will Ferrell plays a soccer dad in the film Kicking and what?
Screaming.
Jackson.
Screaming.
Correct. Which car maker produces the Outlander SUV?
Jackson.
Subaru.
Subaru. Mitsubishi.
Ah.
Manchester United's highest ever goal scorer is Wayne who?
Jackson.
Rooney.
Rooney.
Correct. Daphne du Maurier wrote the novel Frenchman's what?
Jackson.
Pass.
Creek. Which famous Dutchman reached Tasmania in 1642?
Van Diemen.
Meredith.
Av Tasman.
Correct.
Yeah, no.
The puku is an African species of what hoofed animal?
Jackson.
Zebra.
Antelope.
Correct. Of which US state is Vallejo a former capital?
California.
Jackson.
California. Zac Efron plays student Troy Bolton in which musical film series?
Jackson.
High School Musical.
Correct. A Lord of the Rings TV series is The Rings of what?
Jackson.
Power.
Correct. The lemon myrtle tree is native to which country?
Jackson.
Australia.
Correct. In Marvel Comics, Betty Ross is which Avengers' main love interest?
Jackson.
Hulk. Who did Kim Kardashian file to divorce in 2020?
Kanye West.
Correct. The cycling term peloton is taken from which language?
French.
Jackson.
Correct. An 80s Dire Straits album is Love Over What?
Rocks.
Meredith.
Money.
Gold.
Yeah.
Which European Union nation has the country code HU?
Hungary.
Jackson.
Hungary.
Correct. In Greek myth, which Olympian emerged from Zeus's forehead?
Titan.
Jackson.
Hercules.
Athena. What is the main colour of Thomas the Tank Engine?
Jackson.
Blue.
Correct. A best-selling novel by Irwin Shaw is Rich Man, Poor One.
Man.
Zap.
Meg.
Correct. Okay. Tigermum, good luck, and your final chase starts now. What is the singular form of the word knives?
No.
Correct. In boxing, TKO stands for what
Technical knockout.
Technical.
Correct. What is the two-letter symbol for the element fluorovium?
FL.
Correct. Barbani is the capital of which southern African country?
Eswatini.
Correct. Frank Sinatra stars in the 60s film The Manchurian What?
Candidate.
Correct. Which Czech car brand produces the
Skoda.
Fabia?
Skoda.
Correct. Joss Butler represents which UK country in Test cricket?
England.
England.
Correct. Invitation to a Beheading is a novel by Vladimir who?
Putin?
Stop
No.
the clock. Invitation to a Beheading is a novel by Vladimir who?
I like to behead the prick.
Need some pushbacks for sure.
Anyone knows?
No.
Vladimir Straczynski, but I think that's a composer.
I'm going to need an answer.
Okay, Vladimir Straczynski.
Nabokov. Nabokov. 1:19 on the clock. Chaser needs 11.
Yeah, well, I've
and your
heard of
time restarts now. The term Alfredian means characteristic of what Saxon king?
Alfred the Great.
Correct. The pied shag belongs to what class of animal?
Bird.
Sorry, repeat question.
The pied shag belongs to what class
Shags
of
are birds.
Bird.
animal? Correct. Which US territory
Water
was
birds.
originally named San Juan Bautista?
California.
Stop the clock. Which US territory was originally named San Juan Bautista?
Batista.
So like,
Arizona, maybe? New
like that's like
Mexico?
Puerto Rico or something like that.
Yeah, Puerto Rico. San Juan's the capital of Puerto Rico. That'll be it. Puerto Rico. Still a
The
territory.
San
Those are
Juan
the states.
is-
Yep. Definitely. Most def.
Any other territories? We've got Puerto Rico.
Yeah, go for it.
or this other one.
I will need an answer.
Puerto Rico.
Yes,
Yes.
Puerto Rico. Well done. Chaser needs 10:57 seconds on the clock, and that
I
clock
don't know why I
restarts.
didn't know
Tiger
straight
Mum.
off. I knew San Juan's
Now,
capital.
Lindsay Lohan stars in the
Puerto
Disney
Rico.
film Herbie Fully What?
Loaded.
Correct. Which actress is the sister of late author Jackie Collins?
Joan Collins.
Joan Collins.
Correct. In which sport did players set, dig, and spike?
Volleyball.
Correct. Silenus was the foster father of which hedonistic Greek god? Stop the clock.
I feel like it's pagan. I don't know. It's like hedonistic. You know, it's like
Yeah.
things like that. I don't know if pagan is
Which
a
Greek god
or
was
pagan.
hedonistic?
I don't know. I have no idea.
We'll say pagan. Dionysus.
Dionysus is what we need.
Ah, because he drank a lot, right.
All right, Chaser needs 7:38 seconds on the clock, and your time restarts now. A canine-based expression for very ill is as sick as a
Dog.
dog. Correct. A Brusco grapes are native to which European country?
Italy.
Italy.
Correct. Which musician was the first husband of actor Lisa Bonet?
Lenny Kravitz.
Correct.
Ah.
Known as kookaroo in Maori is the fish species John what?
Dory.
Correct. The Great Mosque of Samarra is in which Middle Eastern country?
Saudi Arabia.
Stop the clock. This is crucial, guys, that you get
Samara,
this.
maybe it's either Iran or Iraq, I'd say.
Where's Mecca? What country?
Mecca, Saudi Arabia. They've already said that, wasn't
Arab
that?
Emirates?
United Arab Emirates.
Iraq.
Who was whispering Iraq there?
Yeah.
Who said Iraq?
Oh.
Iraq is the answer we need. And I've got to say, guys, that was vital.
Yeah.
Chaser
It
needs
would have
3.
sealed it.
13 seconds on the clock. And your time restarts now. A thunderclap is directly caused by what electrical phenomenon?
Lightning.
Lightning.
Correct. Which English pop star founded Gingerbread Man Records?
Ed Sheeran.
Correct. In AFL, Nathan Buckley replaced which Collingwood coach?
Mick Malthouse.
Correct.
Ah.
Oh, my father. 1 second in.
Unbelievable.
Just one more of those pushbacks would have been the difference.
I'm actually surprised. I thought you had it after Samara. But what I liked about today's episode is we had a very diverse group of Australians having fun together and supporting each other, and that's the Australia I want for my children.
Lovely
good.
words, TigerMum. Thank you
Okay.
very much for that. Guys, it's so incredibly close. So close. We have to say goodbye to that 20